Hey everyone, welcome to Smart Investing. Today's video is going to be about the special dividend stocks. As of right now, markets are closed. We're going to begin with the first stock that I have. Before we start, I want to say every stock that I have on my list is not guaranteed to pay a special dividend, but I was supposed to organize this. So we're going to organize this now in this video as we go. So again, about half of these companies came up on my radar. I want to see if they actually provided a special dividend payment. And if not, then we will just take them off the list and not have them as a special dividend payer for the month of April. Another quick update was I usually do 2 videos for the special dividend monthly payments, but apparently for the first 2 weeks of April, I only had 1 company that paid out a special dividend. So what that means is that special dividends are starting to slow down and less companies are starting to pay out. So I guess that only brings more of a sign where people aren't lending out as much, people aren't trying to buy as much as well, and people are trying to save more at a, horrible time. A lot of people are worried and scared about the unexpected. Apparently there are a lot of recession fears. Wall Street is scared, the majority of them. They even hint at unbelievable bullishness, talking about the Fed is going to cut rates at the end of the year and that everything is fine and whatever, and earnings are doing great. Earnings did do good for this past quarter. I believe about 80% of companies did pretty good and passed and met their expectations, but this is only the boiling point. This is only the beginning of what's going to come. Another bank failed in recent weeks, and again, in May we went in one of the strongest bear months for the year, which is May, adding that the Fed actually actually provided the funds rate a quarter point, which was yesterday. So that's only going to add to the fuel to the fire pretty much. So I'm expecting a very hard downtrend this month. And again, the debt ceiling meeting is for next month, and whether it goes up or not, whether they extend the debt limit, we're still in catastrophic territory. So Q2 is definitely going to be a negative trend for sure. That is my expectation and future forecast for this quarter, like I've said in the past quarter. I'm expecting a recession this quarter, if not very, very hard downtrend. I'm just waiting really for it to be declared as a recession, even though we are in one. So moving on to special dividends, here we go. So you can see live notification in this video. Dividend announcements is still reporting earnings. This company here is definitely a special dividend payer. Definitely good in my personal portfolio actually. And this one as well, very good company. So live notifications, there you have it. We're gonna move on to the special dividend payments. First company up that I have is VHC, Vintex Holding. So at 42 cents and a market cap of 30 million, as you can see here, hardly no volume. I apologize first and foremost if my handwriting is off. I actually lost my stylus pen yesterday. I don't know what happened to it, so apparently I have to get a new one. and hopefully they're not that expensive. So it helps me with these videos. I rarely use the pen, but again, in the purpose to make these videos, I do use it. So yeah, I have to work on that. So anyhow, moving on to the special dividend payment. This company, VHC, never heard of them, first time hearing about them. They did pay a special dividend of $1. So if you bought into the stock, which I'm sure nobody did, if you bought at around 50 cents, you already doubled your money. Or if you bought 2 shares, you already gained pretty much twice your money back with the special dividend payment of $1. So that is actually extremely rare to actually see a yield of actually 200%, really. So moving on to the next one. Again, I'm not sharing if this is a good company or not, but by the numbers, real quick, $30 million market cap and the share price and the volume looks like an awful stock. So again, VHC is a special dividend payer. Again, it's not a consistent special dividend payer. It just happens to be that they paid for the month of April. So next stock up is, I've got my list all out of whack here. So we're actually gonna start from the from the bottom and work our way up. Next stock up is GOGY. Over the counter, really big red flag. I do not like that factor. I don't like that price as well. Volume is pretty weak. Market cap, very weak. The chart, I don't even like this. Not enough movement at all whatsoever. No activity. Even for the month and the 3 months. Just pretty awful. So again, awful looking company. It's not showing me anything for special dividend. So this is not a special dividend payer. So we can cross that off the list and move on to the next one, which is a 5-digit number. I'm not used to seeing companies with 5-digit numbers. Next company up is Huawei Expressway. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. So $1.40. Market cap at 577 million. You can see here. Not too bad of a volume, but we're not here for that. We're gonna see if they paid a special dividend or not. It looks like they paid in March, but they did not pay in April. So I guess you can count it as a special dividend payer. I don't know if I mentioned it in March. If I did, then good for me. If not, then again, this does not count for the month of April, but it does count as a special dividend payer. So next stock up is JMSB. JMSB, ticker symbol, and we have the name. It's called John Marshall. Never heard of them. Market cap is at 243 million. Pretty weak market cap. Volume is at 21,000. Company, let's see if they paid a special dividend. It looks like they did not, and the last time they did make a dividend payment or return payment was in May of last year. So this company does not qualify for the special dividend payment. Next one up is ADS-WI, Alliance Data Systems Corp. So at $73 exactly, no market cap. It's not giving me any information whatsoever. That's pretty awful. I'm sure they did not pay a special dividend if there's no movement, just as expected. I don't know how they got to $73. This is an inactive stock, so it looks like even the last time they traded was in November. So maybe they got acquired or bankrupt, who knows what happened, but yeah, the stock is not existent as of now. So next stock up is ticker symbol SP. PRQF, over-the-counter company. Sorry, I circled it wrong. At 12 cents. Volume is 100. Market cap is only at 10 million. Looks like an awful company already. No special dividend payment, so we're gonna cross that off the list. Move on to the next one. Ticker symbol PBT, Permian Basin. Respectable market cap. I can see that. Volume is at 157. Price at least over $1. $22.71. Respectable numbers thus far. Now we want to see if they paid that special dividend, and it looks like they did not. But what I do see here is that they did pay monthly thus far. We just started May, so maybe towards the end of May, who knows, where they might pay a special dividend or a regular dividend. And it looks like they paid towards the end of the month. That looks like the strong trend. So if I get back to this company, hopefully they did pay a dividend or a special dividend at the end of the month. If not, then my apologies. And again, very noticeable that they do pay a monthly dividend. Next stock up that we have is, let's scroll down, ticker symbol FFWC. Right away, over the counter stock or company, however you want to call it, however you want to see it. Not really active at $40 a share. Market cap 45. Volume, I see awful numbers right away. Chart looks awful. We're not here for that, but we want to see if they paid a dividend. Sorry, the special dividend, and they did not. So it looks like they only pay regular dividends, as we can see comparing to the 2022 numbers. So again, we're starting the month of May, so we still have enough time to see additional payments that will be made in the future. So again, this is not a special dividend company, and we are going to jump into the next one. Next one up is ticker symbol NREF, Next Point Real Estate Finance. By the numbers, $243 million market cap. Volume is at 34K. Price is at 14.16. Again, markets are closed. That's the correct time. And again, we want to see if they paid a special dividend. They did pay one in March. I don't know if that was mentioned in my March videos for the special dividend. Again, if I missed it, here it is that I'm presenting to you. So they did pay a special dividend along with a regular dividend. I do not consider this a frequent or consistent special dividend paying company. So again, they need 2 more years of activity of paying a special dividend in order for me to consider them a frequent and consistent special dividend payer. Again, these are my criteria. I don't know what anybody else uses. I don't know anybody else that actually looks up special dividends. But again, if I create this trend and nobody's even talking about this, then if I can claim this right to actually base this off my analysis and through my experience and history, in a way, I can kind of control and make that happen, to be honest, to be fair, because, again, I don't see anybody evaluating special dividends along with regular dividends, as you can see here. So, again, I need 2 years of consistent and frequent payment. So, again, if they don't pay a special dividend, fine, but they have to pay a special dividend. I would like to see that as much as the regular dividend. So again, if they miss the regular dividend and they're doing good, I would expect, let's put it this way. If the second time around they pay a special dividend and they do not pay a dividend, I would expect the second payment to be special dividend to be more than the last special dividend payment and close to or as much as the last dividend payment. So between those numbers, so basically what I'm saying is this is the range. So I'd round it off and say a minimum of around 20 cents of a special dividend payment with a maximum payment of at least 50 cents. Anything above that would be great. Anything below that, it needs to be improvement in those areas because that's expected of them. It would be appreciated if that was expected of them. And again, the more investors that appreciate income, I know this from experience. For me, on my end, I prefer higher payments instead of yield. And again, higher payments do qualify as a quality company. So in time, people do take notice in quality companies at low prices and especially very high income levels. So that's actually my investment style when it comes to income. I do prefer that to my list of subscribers and people who do like income. If you follow anybody else, again, to each their own. This is my preferred investment style, so I hope you guys enjoy the quality investment strategy feedback that I can provide to you. So next one up that we have is we have a Digit as the next stock. So I'm sure this is not an American company, so sorry about that. So next stock up is they have Digits for 300582. I do not recognize this index. Index is capital SHE, probably a Hong Kong market or something. The company name is Inventronics. I like the name of that. It has a nice ring to it. At $13.08. Market cap is at 3.89. Volume is at 7.58 million. Very, very, very active for that volume. Market cap is very respectable. So by the numbers, this can be a company for me to look into. To actually just based off of those basic numbers, I can see myself reviewing this company and seeing if it is a decent company. So again, we're still early in May. They're very consistent in paying in May. If you can see all that whole list, I've never seen this before. Cash dividends in CNY. I don't know if that is the currency or what, or that has to do with the index. I'm sure it's the currency. Usually it is. I've never seen this as well, where it includes taxes. I don't know. Go figure. I gotta look at that and investigate with that. So again, we're still early in May. They did not pay the special dividend as of yet. Again, we need further time. Hopefully they can pay a dividend, or again, the special dividend is what we're here for. If not, then we'll move on to the next stock. But seems like a decent company. Just my opinion, not on facts, just based off the quick numbers that I saw. Next one up is MAHMF. You guys should know what I'm going to say. OTC market, another one at OTC market. I'm not fond of those. Very crappy companies. Market cap is at 17 billion. Share price $14.41. Company is not paying a special dividend thus far. So we'll just move on to the next one. Ticker symbol HCLHF. Holista Cold Tech. So that is the ticker symbol. No data as well. So that does not pay a special dividend. We're going to move on to the next one. Ticker symbol SNY, Sanofi. I've heard of this company. I believe they're in Europe. They're in the big pharma industry. So market cap is at 136. Definitely a respectable company. The volume is really low, but that's because the markets are closed. but it's a hit and miss. Sometimes it's active, sometimes it's not. But again, pretty decent company. This seems like a company that I can analyze or evaluate and look into just based off of the numbers. And again, from my experience, I have heard of them before. So aside from that, we want to see if they are paying the special dividend, and they did. So we have here, they paid a dividend in 2022, consistent in paying dividend in 2021. 2020, they did not pay a special dividend in previous years. So again, this is their first time paying a special dividend of 29 cents. And that is much lower than their previous payments. As we can see here, give or take, they at least paid the last 5 years at least $1.60. And if we average that, so we're looking only about 30 cents, and I said $1.60. So the year's not over. I would still like to see them pay at least $1.30, and then I can see if they're even stronger as a company to provide these consistent payments of income. So again, they're not out of the woods yet. They're starting to pay the special dividends, but I'd like to see more. They're on the right track. So next one up that we have is ticker symbol GCVRZ, Sanofi again. Maybe this is a different class of shares. I believe the first one, the one previously that we just did, I'm sure that was a class A. This seems like a class C or D. Share price is only at 87 cents. Market cap at $1 billion. Much weaker company. I don't know why. Maybe the debt is being handled in this ticker symbol. Who knows? But again, nothing paid in the special dividends for this ticker symbol. Again, I investigate these different classes because you never know. In different class shares, they might provide different benefits. Again, if you're in the Class A shares, reminder, you have voting rights. If you're not in the Class A, then you do not have voting rights. You know, such as ETFs and the works and everything else in it. Next stock up, INVH, Invitation Homes. $20 billion market cap. Volume, very respectable. We have here not a special dividend payer, but they did pay the regular dividend here, 26 cents, and the same as the last payment. Moving on to the next one. Again, INVH, decent company to evaluate. Next stock up, CRNCY, Capricorn Energy PLC. Respectable numbers. I don't like that they're OTC, so that's definitely out of the question. I do not recommend these companies, so definitely, even if they do pay a special dividend, get rid of it. And they did not pay a special dividend as of yet. So we're going to move on to the next one. Next one up is CRNZF, OTC market, the next two companies. And very inactive, no volume. Last time they paid a dividend or special dividend was in 2021. So only one payment last 3 years. So awful company, awful numbers right away. And we're going to move on to the next one. Ticker symbol VCIGF, Vitreous GL. By the numbers, I don't like them. Real quick. Special dividend they paid in April, so this does qualify as a special dividend payment and company. You can see all these special dividend paying months as we go through, starting in 2020, all that. Just the name alone, these are frequent payments. I know the amount looks horrible, but it's better than nothing. Again, these don't go reported as dividends, and that's the difference. So if you were to add a yield to the special dividend, again, in reality, you do not see yields in special dividends because, again, they're classified as like a one-time payment, like a bonus payment. These are not frequent payments. But again, the way I like to diversify, if you find companies that pay in different months special dividends, you're pretty much getting bonuses every month. So this is my investment style to you. This is my strategy to you. I try to provide the best feedback to my clients and subscribers and everyone else who watches. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It's gonna come to a close real soon. Again, I'm not recommending this company. Again, I'm not licensed or insured. But again, what I will say is you can add this one to the watch list, and we'll see if it's a decent company. Then I can review it. It'll be nice to evaluate it, add it to watch list, whatever. I'm not really fond on it. The reason I say add to the watch list, I would love to see this company get out of the OTC, make more money. Once that happens, I would definitely consider evaluating and maybe even jumping in all due time. That's all I can say. So again, would be nice to add to the watch list. Once they go into the higher ranking companies that are off the OTC in the public markets, maybe they can gain some popularity, some capital, and some investments in order to grow the company. Last one up is VCIG, VCI Global Limited. We have here nothing for special dividend payment, and it is only at $5.30 a share. They did not pay a special dividend, and that is pretty much it. So I don't want to take you guys too much of your time. I went over so many companies, and that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for my shorter video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And stay tuned for the continued banking services sector that I will still continue to evaluate. Thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.